Hello there. I am Veronica and I am in Venice, Italy. It is a foggy day, but it is still gorgeous out. That is a canal behind me. Let's see if I can get a good view. There it is. And I am so excited to be bringing you this video today. So, what are we going to be talking about? We are talking about the assumptions you make about the people who are in your world and the people who you want to attract into your world. The people I'm talking about is your romantic relationship or the person you want to be in a romantic relationship with, your family members, your friends, the people you work with, potential clients, everybody in your world. The assumptions I'm referring to are the things that you think they are thinking about you. This is one of the most powerful things that you can examine and look at, especially if you want to change your situation. Whatever you want to change in your world, there are people involved in these changes. And if you want a better romantic relationship, a new one with a specific person, a successful business where you need clients, a harmonious work relationship, you want someone to do something for you. Well, you need a proper assumption of what you think they think about you. And this is like gold. When you learn about this, it will change your world. Changing these inner stories is one of the most magical things that you can do and one of the most effective things that you can do. But before we dive in, if you would like to learn more about me, dreamlifebyveronica.com is the place to go. You can also find my programs there. I am happy to help you and I genuinely want you to succeed. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Watch my adventures, watch me travel the world and give you advice on different manifesting techniques, things that have personally worked for me to change my life for the better. Because I wasn't always able to travel the world. I used to work 3 jobs, I was always out of money, I had broken romantic relationships, everything was going wrong, and now everything is going right. So use me as a role model, how you can change your life for the better too. Okay, so whenever you encounter a new person, say you're checking out at the grocery store, you may have a thought, this person thinks this of me, or they think I'm dumb, or they think I'm this, or they think nothing of me. We tend to make negative assumptions about what people think of us because most of us are insecure by nature, if not all of us. Even the most confident people have that insecure voice, that ego voice that loves to taunt us, loves to bully us, loves to put us down. So if you're not mindful of this voice of assumptions, you will probably making these assumptions of what you think people are thinking of you, and you will pick the worst case scenario every single time, just by default. And you might be telling me, well, I have evidence that this person thinks this of me. I have evidence that this person dislikes me, or thinks I'm dumb, or thinks I'm not good enough, or thinks I'm performing badly at my job. And you may actually have a memory that suggests the evidence that they do think this way. But my question for you is, do you want these limitations to persist? Do you want these obstacles to persist? Or are you trying to change your circumstances, especially if you've had a breakup with someone, and they said, I hate you, I never want to see you again. Do you want them to keep feeling this way? Or do you want to change your situation for the better? Do you want to attract healing? So do you choose to exist in the assumption of what this person has thought of you, prior? These things that you attracted in the past were manifested due to old limitations, old beliefs, the past. What you attract now, what you manifest now, can be based on nothing. It can be based on anything. It can be based on new. You can wipe the slate clean. You don't have to use the memories of the past to manifest the future. You can manifest brand new from nothing at all. So it's up to you to decide, go out on a limb, and start imagining an assumption of what you actually prefer. Instead of saying, well, this person hates me, we had this argument in this relationship, they'll never want to get back together with me, they're moving on, your mind is going to give the worst case scenario. And I challenge you to at least omit the worst case scenario. If it's too hard to start telling a story of the best case scenario because it feels too far-fetched, at least let's start Let's stop reinforcing the bad scenario. You know, the scenario that suggests the persistence of the very things that you don't want. You don't want any more of this. For example, if someone has been very frustrating to you and they're like a villain in your life right now, you don't want it to persist that way. So let's at least omit the story that makes the assumption that they are causing problems for you, that they want to cause trouble for you, that they want to be a villain in your life, that they want to cause you frustration or pain. We want to start telling new stories ideally, but first we have to wipe out the old one. So you have to give yourself a mental break from reinforcing this ugly story that tells that this person is doing this or that in your life, or thinks so poorly of you, or thinks you're stupid, or thinks you're dumb, or thinks you're incapable, or thinks you're bad for them. So let's at least, start not reinforcing those. Because if you want change in your life, you need to first create that inner change within you. You can't expect the change to happen first. It'll never happen first. It will always happen first within you. And what you think other people think about you, you may think is immovable, you have no control over it. And you don't. Obviously, you don't have any control over what they're thinking. But what you do have control over is your assumptions and the mindset that you're in. And if you are assuming the worst, that they hate you, that they think little of you, that they want to do the opposite of what you ideally want, then you're going to be in a very poor and limiting mindset. Listen to the beautiful church bells behind me. So you're going to be in a very limiting mindset that is going to cause you to act and feel a certain way, that's going to cause you to attract more of what you have been attracting. And people respond to our confidence levels, our beliefs, our energy. And if you believe that this person is going to continue persisting in the same ways that they have before, that they think badly of you, you are going to manifest the very carbon copy as to what you've been manifesting. If you badly want change in any environment, you need to start making new assumptions of what you think they think about you. Again, it's not really going to change what they think about you because honestly, you don't know what they think about you. You could be assuming the worst and maybe they're not even thinking about you at all, or maybe they're thinking about you in a more sympathetic way than you even realize. So this is why you want to choose the best, not the worst, because you actually don't know. But choosing the best, or at least omitting the bad, is going to change the way you feel, and thus change your relationships, your interactions, everything you experience in your world. I mean, start being mindful of this. You're assuming everything. Whenever you encounter even a customer service representative on the phone, you make an assumption of what you think they think about you. We do it so easily, and we tend to do it from the voice of the bully, the ego, and we need to stop. All right, so let's enjoy some beautiful Venice behind me. Venice on a foggy day. It's still gorgeous. I am so excited to be here on this lovely day, and I am wishing you the very best. DreamLifeByVeronica.com is my website. Subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment below. I would love to interact with you, help you on your journey, and I love to hear success stories and when you help one another. Have an amazing day.